Now we want to cross over to Nyeri County where Martin Munene is. Martin, this should be, is it day 2 or day 3 of the strike? Have they called it off now that the courts gave that directive that the strike be suspended until that matter is heard?
All right, a very good morning to you, Sam Getuko from Nyeri County. We are still at the Nyeri Referral Hospital, just assessing the situation of what it's like here. And Sam, I first must say that I've spoken to the nurses representative in Nyeri, and they insist that the strike is still on. And they've actually said that, I actually wanted to have a conversation with them right now, but they say that they are going to a meeting with the Nyeri Public Service Board. Something interesting, something that is happening in Nyeri County is that the county leadership is actually out of the county. We are told that they are in Mombasa, and so the nurses have been saying that any communication they've been getting has not been formal. We've actually not had a formal communication from the county government regarding this particular strike. What has been going on around is a letter on social media offering the nurses, to get actually paid before the end of February. But things first, Sam. Where I am right now, as you can see, the Nyeri Referral Hospital's activities seem to be going on. But an observation, Sam, is that the numbers are not as impressive as they normally are. Normally, when you come around or you come to this particular hospital, there are so many people who are normally here. But now, since the nurses in this hospital, all of them, or a majority of them, are actually out of work, I think also patients are starting, just to find alternative means. Yesterday, Sam, we were able to visit several hospitals in this particular county. One, we went to Odaya Hospital, and in Odaya Hospital, we actually found out that there are no patients in the wards. Every single patient who had been admitted in Odaya level 4 hospital was actually discharged because there was no one to take care of them. The same situation was actually experienced in Mokoroine level 4 hospital. Interestingly, in Mokoroine, we were actually able to find about 2 patients still in the wards because their relatives had not come for them. Now, Sam, imagine a sick person or families having now to just come to the wards and get their patients out and take them to private hospitals. That was happening yesterday, day 1 of the strike. Today is day 2. Now, Sam, in this particular hospital where I am, patients are still here, though some of the patients we spoke to yesterday were saying that they were being told to look for alternatives because the number of nurses that are actually working is lower. The people who are actually working are the nurses in charge. We have also interns, and because this particular facility also has a teaching facility, there are also students who are also helping in taking care of the patients. What I can say is that these nurses insist that they're going to first of all go for that meeting with the Public Service Board today at around 9 to around 10. Yesterday they are told us or indicated that they're going to be having demos today in protest, saying that they've not had communication from the county government and therefore they are looking for a way forward. So they had said they're going to stage demos, but now since they say they have been called into a meeting, they say or they have indicated that they're going to go for that meeting first, and then once they're through with that meeting, they're going to come and of course give direction. But in concerning the court, what the court said, the nurses here don't seem to be heeding that. For them, they say that what is important is what the county government of Nyeri will tell them. And yesterday they had indicated they're not going to, accept any deal that fails to pay them. Actually, they were saying they want their money in this particular month. Sam, if I give you the numbers, we've got about 850 nurses in Nyeri County, and each nurse is demanding 3,000 shillings per month going back for the past 7 months, and also about 5,000 shillings additional, an additional amount for their, uniform allowance. So in total, each nurse is actually asking for about 26,000 shillings from the county government, and they're saying they want that factored in the February pay slip, or if not, part of it be factored in the February payslip, then the others can be, factored in later. But I can say, the suffering is actually being felt, because when you go around hospitals and you find that people are being asked to take their patients, then you can, of course, you can actually tell the impact of this particular strike. So we wait. It's just a wait and see game here as we, just wait to hear from the nurses. We've tried reaching to the director of health in Nyeri County. We've not been able to get to them, so that we can also get, what they are saying other than what we've been seeing on social media. Back to you in studio, Sam.
All right, thank you so much, Martin Mrone there from Nyeri County, of course, talking about the situation there. He says that the nurses are still waiting for communication from the county government of Nyeri. It makes you wonder what happened to communication, bearing in mind that the court decision came out yesterday. So far, no communication has happened between the nurses and the county government, so we'll be sure to follow on that story.